About 40 miles west of Phoenix, Arizona, there's a great place to meet some chicks. Mature, full-bodied, productive chicks who live in huge houses where they create a profitable product. What more could a guy want?
Okay, this is starting to look like something.
We're standing in the end of barn 11. There's 160,000 birds in this house alone. This is what's called a conveyor belt house, of which you're going to be very familiar with here. As the eggs ride up on conveyor belt, they hit this. This is basically the egg gatherer. So instead of us hand gathering eggs, they're coming up here, they're having a nice little ride, come up over the top and ride on this big long conveyor belt all the way to the plant.
I see, so lots of little conveyor belts all leading into this. This picks up the egg, big conveyor belt, they go somewhere else.
This is egg production at its absolute best.
This would be their feed?
6 times a day these feeders go off, so always fresh feed.
That would be their poo?
That's their poo, Mike. The poo lands on the conveyor belt, and we clean that once a day.
Where's the poo go?
You're about to find out, Mike.
What's the job?
Keep the manure away from the chickens and get it out of the house, and then what we do is we turn it into money after that.
If you've ever asked yourself how much poo 160,000 chickens make in a day, the answer is about 26,000 pounds, with a 3% margin of error.
Actually, it's also a good time to point out that the showering in this case is not just about basic hygiene and decency. It's a biosecurity step that they do here at Hickman, because we're going to be headed into a clean area. Of course, like any other shower situation, a fella has to wait his turn. Are you done yet?
I'm never done.
He's never done. Stay tuned.
All of the eggs coming from the hen house come straight to you.
A lot of cracked eggs don't make it through the pre-wash. They have to be constantly cleaned out. The broken eggs, shells and all, will be added to the farm's compost. After the pre-wash, the eggs go through another machine. It gives them a thorough scrubbing. From there, it's on to the candling station.
So, candling.
Yes, right here you're going to candle the eggs. You're going to look for reds. Bloods inside the egg.
Bloody eggs?
Bloody eggs.
And what about these? Just grab them?
Yeah, you just grab them and put them in the bucket. Throw them back there. If you see a double one, you put them in the hole, fill them up in the gap.
Candling not only reveals blood, but fertilization, or any other abnormalities in an egg.
So the ones that are going through here that are cracked, that the computer catches, where do they go?
They're going to send to the breaker plant, where they're going to make a breaker for liquid egg.
The breaking plant?
Yeah.
This machine separates the good eggs from bad. The good eggs go to packaging. The bad eggs go to the breaker.
So out there, they separate the good from the bad. In here, they basically separate the bad from the ugly. Just because an egg is bad doesn't mean it's inedible. It might just mean it's too bad looking to sell. It can have a shot at a life if it gets through this washing machine one more time and then gets past another quality control spot. This woman's very strict. But if an egg can make it to that other side of the wall, then they have a shot at being pasteurized. If not, she throws them in a bucket like this, and it's pretty much the end of the line if you're an egg. Ready? The other bit of good news is that this is going to get dumped into the back of that truck where we shoveled all of that chicken poo earlier. Then that all gets mixed up into a fantastic bouillabaisse and carted off to a compost area where it can help grow new and exciting things.
The breaking machine cracks the ugly eggs, then separates their shells from the yolks and whites.
Drago's job is very simple. He stares into the yolks. He's looking for shells. He's looking for blood. He's looking for poo. And when he sees them, that's what he does. A little bit of that.
The yolks and whites are then blended together and sent through an elaborate maze of pipes and tanks for pasteurization. The solution is then sent to a bagging station for shipment to bakeries and other food preparation companies.
All right, so you got to put the egg in a bag.
Exactly.
I hate it when somebody says a job's really simple. It just makes me look particularly bad when things go wrong.
Seems like my fingers could have come right off there, honestly. And then it just...
Yeah, you want to keep it on the table. Gonna fill up.
Yeah, it moves very quickly. Whole egg. in a bag.
The perfect fresh eggs finally end up here, where they're graded and packaged and shipped out to egg lovers everywhere.
How's the computer doing compared to your people?
Lucy doesn't ask for a whole lot, just like some oil,
Yeah.
some brake fluid, but she can't put eggs in racks.
So we're packing, what is this?
There's 15 dozen in each box.
About 1.1 million eggs are shipped from the farm every 24 hours. Give or take a few dozen today.
Oh, this is a disaster. I'm having a hard time caring about it. I mean, I want to. Well, my nerves are fried. My brain is scrambled. My day is over. And it was not easy. I would be remiss, though, if I didn't thank Clint Hickman for inviting us out here to the farm and showing us the way it is. It takes some big huevos to do that, because not everybody is comfortable seeing exactly where their food comes from. But the fact of the matter is, we love our eggs in this country, and I'm grateful for that. Oh, good.